What happened? I don't know. What happened? I don't know. Today, I'm going to be using a collection from last year that I haven't had a chance to use yet. We're going to take a look at it right now, as well as create cards. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Nikki, Little Crafty Nook, and welcome to all of you, whether you're live or on the replay. I'm going to be doing a cleverly quick Valentine's today, and this is my set called Love Notes. As it happened, I ordered it too late last year to make Valentine cards with it, so I'm using it this year. And I also got the 6x6 paper pad collection. It came separate. But here are all the beautiful sheets that we're going to be picking from. Isn't that darling? All those beautiful hearts, flowers, nice flowers. I love the mint color and the mint and the red. And there's some script writing, as well as a nice check. And we're going to be using some cut aparts this time. There's lots of little ones here. And on the back, oh, let's look at the back of this one. There's some pretty wreaths. And here's some cute little banners. And here's some more solid pink little hearts. Gorgeous. And some more beautiful flowers. Beautiful pink check. And there's some really big cut aparts, like for the 5x7s. Yeah. I was almost said 6x10. No, that wasn't right. And here's a nice, cool stripe. And here's some more bigger cut aparts. These are cute. Little envelopes. We like to send our love around, don't we? And there's some clouds and some beautiful little paper airplanes. You remember making those? And there's some pretty patterns also. Ah, look at the little VW bug. Cute, cute. And here's a nice, it's an arrow. It's an arrow with a little heart on the end. How cute. And this is the sticker sheet, which I will be using for the inside of my cards. And last but certainly not least, these little guys are part of my Cricut cut collection that I received from a friend at church who received from a crafter. So I'm going to be using those. I think it'll be a cute pop of color. And I have all kinds of Nouveau drops. I am a Nouveau drop-aholic. And I do not want to recover from that. And then I've got this little wooden stamp wishing you a Valentine's Day full of love and happiness. I'll be using Man Macaron, Charming Pink, Versafine Claire, and Rocket Red. And this is the Sukaneko little, they call them cat eyes, I think. Let's pick out the paper. Let's cut our card bases first. I already have 2. So let's go ahead and cut these down to make 6. Because I noticed that I can do about 6 in 45 minutes. And that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I have this awesome timer. I'll show you right as I start to put the time on how it works, but it's really awesome. This was given to me by my next door neighbor because I had to borrow his watch one time for a timer because I couldn't find mine. But we'll see that a little bit later. What in the world? Oh, so there's those. Okay, now let's pick out our papers after we fold. One step at a time. Keep telling myself. Are you good at multitasking? I will start the timer after I pick out my papers that I'm going to be using. We're just going to get the card bases made first. Okay. We definitely want our sticker sheet. We'll put that somewhere handy. And yeah. So I'll use a combination of these to cut down. Oh, yeah, I have to find the cut aparts too, don't I? The little 3x4s. Okay, where are those? Okay, those are really tiny. I want, yeah. Yes. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I did use this because I remember that saying right there. I did use that last year. So we'll do a little bit of everything here. I will cut those cut aparts first. And I have all this matting. So I'm going to mat the cut apart. And then I'm going to pop it up on foam dots. So, you know, I love a good timer. So this is how this works. I'm going to turn it to 45 and it starts beeping. And then I get this beautiful green area and it starts going. If I can move everything out of the way. Okay. Sometimes I find out when I go use them that I need to trim a little more, but that's okay. These are really cute. I didn't cut the piece off at the bottom first, so let me do that. Let's see. There. And I think that is it. 4, 5, 6, yes. Now let's measure these and make matting for them. This is 3 by 4, which is what I thought. So let's go 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I have a bunch of scraps of this mint macaron, thank goodness, because I only have one full piece. But for this, the scraps will do just fine. Yep. All right. They've got all the colors in everything, so I think we're good. So let's go ahead and start cutting our pattern paper. These balloons are really cool. Has anybody been on a balloon ride? I'm sure they're lots of fun and scary at the same time, but man, I'm not going on one anytime soon. Not cheap. Of course, these are directional, and I'm making portrait style cards again. I'm going to use a smaller measurement first, and then the larger measurement. Again, directional. So 4 1/4. No, wait a minute. 4. I hope I didn't do that wrong. 4 by 5 1/4. I'll find out, won't I? Let's see. Nope, that's right. Good. I want to do it this way. So it's this is so cute. Lots of fun designs going on. Again, it's directional. Smaller measurement first if you're doing portrait. If you're doing landscape, it's the larger measurement first. Now this, it looks directional to me. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm just going to do it directional anyway. Oops. Okay, so I got all those pieces. Now I'm going to stamp the inside of the card first, because that's what I usually do, so that I don't make a mess of the card, or don't put the front on and then stamp and then make a mess and I've ruined the whole card. This way, if I do, I can just turn it over. I'm using my mint macaron. I don't know how juicy it is. We'll find out. That doesn't look like mint macaron. That looks like brown. Okay. I think I'm going to have to do some cleaning. Huh. That's interesting. Probably because it has red on it. Yeah, red and green make brown. That'd be perfect otherwise, wouldn't it? Okay, well, now we know. So let's dry it off. And start over. This is what I mean. I can just turn it the other way and start over. There. See how much better that looks? Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to make 2 of each color, I think. I've got the mint macaron, the pink, and the red. Beautiful. Now I'll wipe it off. Let it sit for a minute while I get the other colors out. We have a bright pink here. Versifying charming pink. Whoops, let me put this away. He makes waste. Oops, that's a little wet. Okay. All right. There. One more. In this color anyway. Okay, looks like we've got 34 minutes left. Okay. This will go up to a whole hour, this timer. So it's perfect for what I need. Okay, that one's done. Now let's find the rocket red and clean this off. I don't use these near enough. They're really cute. And it's a little sparkly too. That's what I like about it. Let's make sure it's a little drier. Because they're so small, I bring it to the stamp. Nope, that's a little light, but not terrible. Okay, last but not least on the stamping. Oh, that was close. Okay. All right, let's put those away and get to assembling the cards. I'm going to put pattern paper straight on here because the matting is going to be with, let's put each piece on first and then I'll go from there. This is almost ready to change on my tape runner here. Oh, yep. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I did that. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Wow. This is, I'm going to finish this, but I think this is, let's just finish it the way it is. Could put something on there, but I'm not sure what yet. Go with the flow. Accidents happen. If we didn't have those, we wouldn't be human. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have another piece, so that's interesting. Okay, let's do. I only have 5. How did I manage that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and soft. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. This is pink. Do I have any more pinks? Yes. Okay, good. I can use this one for the pink. Whoops. 4, 5. What? Did I do this wrong? No. Yes. Okay. There we go. Yep, it's off by just a hair. All right. Yep, we're out. So let's change it real quick. Just snap it in, and away we go. See how different it sounds? Right over the top of the mistake there. Or the oops. Okay, so 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I always save the best for last, and that's my Nuvo drops. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. Okay, let's put together our pieces. I want to be, oops, a little more judicious with these colors, so I know. Whoops, yep, that's going to need to be trimmed just a little bit. Very cute. So I'm just going to pop that up. So let's go ahead and put this piece. Oh, oops. Put this piece on the mint. And then bring out my foam dots. I bought these on Amazon. They're not as high. They're not as dimensional as the ones I buy from Stampin' Up. Okay, we're down to 24 minutes. There's the first one, ready for decoration. I will be putting a sticker on the inside and maybe Nuvo drops on the outside. And Let's see. Should we do pink or red? That's cute. You get so many in a package. These Amazon dimensionals. You get littler ones and big ones. See, here's the little ones, and then here's the big ones. Sometimes I end up cutting even the little ones in half, like I did on my dinosaur birthday cards. Right. Yep. Perfect. These things do not want to clean off. Beautiful. Well, got to figure out where I'm going to put my little clouds now. That's interesting. Maybe I'll put them on the inside of the card. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. No. I can still put them up there with the little, I can put this down just with tape runner and put this up on a dimensional. That'll look cute. So I may not be able to use all 5 or all 6, I mean. I'll pop up this little guy. There we go. Very cute. Very cute. And Yeah, that would work well. I think I don't have any mint on there, so yeah, that'll work. I'm looking at our next card here real quick. Perfect. With all the mailboxes, and then you've got, remember that for airmail back in the day. Put this little guy over here. Perfect. This extra little space is perfect. Very cute. Okay. This one, and then we're going to try to do, this is the one where it's kind of messed up on the back. So I'll just probably put another piece of white cardstock back there. Oh, let's put that right there. That would look cute. Well, that'll work. Okay. Let's see if got a piece of white. I know I had some a minute ago. Yes. Yep. Perfect. There. All right. Let's see if I can go put some little guys on these cards too. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes you can go back and fix things. Works for me. Cute. There's lots of room for stuff here. Let's put that there. There we go. Now, where should we put this little guy? Because he's up in the clouds too. Oof. All right, now we're going to decorate the inside. We got like 12 minutes left. Pretty amazing. Oh, stickers. That's right. Decorate the inside with stickers before we decorate the outside with Nuvo drops. So we have the flat, the balloon theme going on, and mail. So that's cute for that. We got another lollipop. Chocolate covered strawberries. Who doesn't love those? So we have plenty of stamps. Let's do a mailbox. Keep with the letter theme there. Balloon. And let's do some, we haven't done any flowers yet. Let's do some flowers. All right, let's decorate with our Nuvo drops. 9 minutes. I'm going to lay them out flat. You've already seen the insides because the Nuvo drops have to dry. Okay. I'll move this over a little bit, see how it's working. We got a bright pink, but we'll do more red, I think. And let's do the headlights. Wouldn't that be cool? And my white blizzard, it's glittery. Gives them some dimension and glitter. Oh, how cute. It's not noticeable until you're looking for it, but there it is. How cool is that? I'm going to put that over here. All right, let's do some. We've got a little bit of everything here, don't we? I'm going to be using Sunlit Meadow. It's a glittery mint color. Voila. I will put that here. And oops, there's one in there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. There's just so many different possibilities. Let's go with the red again. And let's do one of the hearts. Oh, I don't know. That's not too bad. Hopefully it'll look better when it dries. There's that one. And I think I'm going to do a bunch down here at the bottom. What colors shall we use? Oh. I have the perfect lines to guide me here. Red. And I have a more translucent pink. I'll put that in the middle. It's called Rose Water. My colors are Rose Water, Shimmering Rose, Sunlit Meadow, Red Berry, and I haven't used my white blizzard. I use my white blizzard for the headlights. There's that one. So we have lots of room to do stuff on this one. Let's see. Yeah, keep it simple. Just two little ones there. Oh, we did that one. Okay. Down to the last one. That's awesome. Let's do some red. Here. And voila. Let me move them down so you can see all of them. One, two, three, four, five, six fully decorated cards. And we have 4 minutes left on the clock. So thank you so much for joining me today. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider doing so you'll know when I come out with my newest videos. There'll be more Valentines where this came from. See you soon. Bye-bye.